Hi everyone, and welcome along to today's video. This one concerns the old problem of getting hot water coming out your cold tap. Yeah, I know, it seems a bit odd, but it does happen. There's several reasons these to happen. We'll start with the easy one first, which is when pipes run parallel to each other, virtually touching. You know, when you get sink taps on mixers, we're talking about here, and you get the two pipes go up together and go into the tail of the tap. Now, instead of being flexes where they can flex around away from each other, they're literally touching each other, which they have to be to go through the sink. So you can end up with a foot or more of pipe that's touching the hot one. So if you find you get warm water out of your tap, but only for a short time, that is 5 seconds or so, and then it comes back cold, that's because they are touching. Alright, well, that's the first one. Number two, on the occasions when this happens, is for those used with F&E systems that may rely on the hot water immersion heater during the summer to heat your water, or those if you've got Sadia type heaters that use two immersion heaters, one in the top and one in the bottom. The economy one runs overnight for about 8 hours on the off-peak electric. These tanks are usually fed by a roof tank. Now what can happen is the thermostat in the immersion can go and stop turning it off, so it just keeps making hot water, and the hotter and hotter it gets, the more it has to expand and go somewhere. So it kind of flies up your expansion pipe coming off the top of your tank and up into the roof storage tank. Now if your roof storage tank also happens to supply the cold taps in the bathroom, that is the bath tap and the basin tap, then you will find eventually, as that tank fills with hot water up in the loft, that you will get hot water coming out of your cold taps. Yeah. Next one up then is the old conductivity of copper pipe. It's a very good heat transfer device, is copper. So if you've got lots of long runs of heating pipes in your house, and you've got the cold main or the cold feed from the roof tank, if you're on an F&E system, dropping down to your toilet, bath, basin. I've even known flushes to be hot. Yes, flush the loo and it comes out hot if it comes from a roof tank in the loft. But sometimes this can be, because those long runs of pipe can be running next to heating pipes, or even just the hot pipe from the tank, and it's just warm enough just to kind of get through and warm those pipes up. And I know it won't run for long, but it will run until the cold water has finally got into the pipe and cooled it down. This is copper pipe conductivity at its best, and when pipes are not lagged, especially under the floors, and pipes are touching one another, which they often are, then this is when this kind of thing can happen. I brought you up to my shower for this one, and these things here, the mixer taps on here, can actually send hot water down the cold. Yeah, I've known it before, and I've actually had a little bit of hot water coming out of my basin tap from this. So the cold tap has been getting hot water. But showers, they do break down inside. Those thermostats go wonky, so whatever you do, if you've got showers, I have now, make sure you've got non-return valves fitted on the feeds, okay? Well, that leads us on to our very last one, and the most common one, which is the old cartridges in mixer taps. Yeah, they break down, and quite often you can end up with hot water coming out of the cold side. Best just to renew the cartridge, don't bother trying to repair it, it's next to impossible. They break down and fall to bits basically. And that is probably the most common one of all, to do with hot water coming out of your cold tap. Anyway, here's a few things you can try and have a look at if you've got that particular problem happening to you. Okay, that's about it though. All of my stuff, you know where to go, usual place, Derek and 33. Thanks for watching guys, bye bye.